two men lifted a shaking iron barrel together. The sheriff opened the lid and asked the old man what kind of creature was inside. The old man, shocked, asked where it came from. The man said it had been caught in the town's lake. The old man then poured it into a fish tank. Inside was a fierce, lively monster fish with a sharp snout and fangs, extremely aggressive. When the old man merely placed his finger on the water's surface, the fish immediately attacked. Even more frightening, there was more than one of these monster fish in the lake. After hearing this, the old man took out a fossil for comparison. To his surprise, they were identical. He finally confirmed it was an ancient piranha. They always traveled in groups and were extremely sensitive to blood. What puzzled him was that such creatures should have gone extinct long ago. It turned out that just a few days earlier, an earthquake had struck the town, causing the lake bed to crack open and unexpectedly release ancient piranhas that had been trapped in an underground lake by volcanic eruptions. A huge whirlpool formed in the middle of the lake. People fishing on a boat were sucked in and then completely devoured by the piranhas. Later, after police received missing person reports, they came to the lake. After an investigation, they found badly mangled corpses in the water. To determine the cause of the accident. The next day, the sheriff brought 3 officers on a speedboat to the center of the lake to investigate. Using instruments, they scanned the huge crack caused by the earthquake. 2 officers immediately put on diving gear and went underwater to check. They soon went deeper into the crack and discovered a massive underground lake. For safety, one officer stayed at the entrance while the other went inside. What he saw shocked him: column-like objects covered with glowing fish eggs. Not knowing what they were, the officer reached out to touch them, but was suddenly attacked by piranhas, and blood began to spill. Because it was too dark, he quickly lit a flare, only to see a horrifying sight: countless piranhas swarming toward him. When the safety rope connected to his teammate suddenly snapped, the officer at the entrance sensed something was wrong. He quickly dove inside to check, only to see his teammate being attacked by a swarm of monster fish. The surrounding water instantly dyed red with blood. Terrified, he turned and tried to escape, but a large group of piranhas chased after him and began biting his legs. The police officers on the boat realized they were in danger and hurried to pull him up, but it was too late. When the officer was dragged back onto the boat, his body was already mangled, and one piranha had been brought on board with him.